Hi, to prove that I'm true, I'll be levitating in front of Mulsha, it's called Wazir in English, something it is called, I don't know, because I'm the first genie of universe, the universe. So he's my Mulsha, who is my Wazir, who take care of king. You know that in kings they are Mulshas, Wazirs, who take care of them. So he's Mulsha and the first genie, of universe, the first genie of universe, the first god of universe. And you know that I came in different times. I'm the first Torah of Jewish heaven God too, and Jewish heaven God proved to me that I did mistake. That Earth, like some genie says, that Earth is. He proved that Earth is not round but flat. So he proved something to me, and I'm the one who was first genie of him. So to prove that Munsha, I'm true, I'll be levitating in front of Munsha, my wazir, and I'm sure that some Kharpul genies who has come from Kharpul will be caught red-handed, and let's see. So I'll be trying to levitate in front of Munsha. So you will understand that exactly what I'm talking about. And you know that I never lost, and I never lost from anyone. And I am the person who takes care of the universe. And it's like a beautiful day for me, but I had terrible sleep. I mean, not sleep. I did not have the correct time to understand about something. I don't know what I'm saying, and the genies have to understand this what I said. And to understand me, they have to understand the word whom can, something like whom can or understands what I don't. Anyways, let me just try to levitate and prove that I am true in front of genies. And he just saw that I just try to levitate half from that side, and I'm trying to I don't know what he will try to do. Well, whether he will try to kill me, because he's Mulsha Wazir of and he remembered that how he came, and because he take care of me, and I'm the universe. So whatever I say, he do. And he does not. He's taking care of me until I come in consciousness from mind, from thinking, and I have to prove. I mean, I have to come in consciousness automatically. I have to become true, and I have to come. But he did not understood the world. That the world is on thought and thinking, which is not true at all. Which they believe that human alive said something, because human alive just thought and think. It is just imaginary and preparation, planning, and from that genies and gods continues to live, just like you can see the Musa. Because I'm the first one of universe. I created universe from my mind. I have to because when I think from mind, everybody loses from me. And since kid, those genies who lost from me, especially from Kharpul, they are trying to kill me. They create memory of what they have to exactly tell. So I'm the person who never loses from anyone, and I have come in consciousness. I have to completely come in consciousness. So I speak fluently in any languages, just like I speak fluently in any language from mind. And you know that genies means can take any shape. And when genies can take any shape, they can become anything. And life is not so bad. It's not coming good from here. You can see that I will try to go in front of him and prove that I am true. I never do sins, I never do mistake. It's like remembering memory to win from other genius who says that I'm sin or something, because the sins of the world are put on me and being converted. some sins are put on me and being converted, and I don't understand that I am the real one, but genies tries to win from just speaking, from just remembering words. So I have to do. You just saw that I levitated, and you can see the feeling. Munsha also said that I levitated. You can see the feeling almost here, the feeling area. You can see here. You can see here the feeling. Once the genie goes somewhere, it is commonly known that the feeling will not be erased if he is original. So you can see that the area where you can feel. I just my legs way. It is a proof to Munsha that I am true, and I never did any mistake or sin. Just like some genies prove that I did mistake or sin. Maybe he knows or not, he does not know that I am first Torah proof, and I can become anything and try to levitate in front of him. And I want to say that moon is true, sun is true, and Mars is true. They are never my enemies. They are never my disobedience. They never do mistake. They never do sins. And my Western Wall and Israel genies too. They never do mistake and they never do sins at all. And my other original genies like Earth genies, they never do sins and they never do mistake. And it's just speaking which I have to tell them in front of them, then they remember, because I tell truth, I speak truth from which they get peace and purity in them. Because I speak purity, those who are light, their face will be shown with their mission, what exactly is their mission and why they want to kill me, because they have been proven as lie by me. So the truth says that if you believe in the truth, from which you will have benefit, and the advancement of the world of God, the genies will happen, then it's really good. Because nobody can try to make the world of God, the genies world, like I'm trying to make a stable, because the genies and gods were uneducated. And what they did is they believe in that truth, that thought which is imaginary, and thinking which is planning, preparing of human or life. They believe in that truth to be true, and they used to come in reality by proving our human or life is true, and we have come in reality. But did they really ask the human or life what they said is temporary, by getting a feeling because of some genie put inside them as fate or something? So what is exactly truth? How you try to prove that someone is true? Your God is lie. How you try to become true? By believing, by forcefully asking the humans or life to believe in your God to be true from thought and thinking. What exactly you believe about thinking? That when human keeps his mind clean and says something from mind, it is true. What exactly do you mean? I really did not understood at all. If someone says what is truth, they will just say it. They will not discuss. Okay, they will not discuss. But what is truth? After you keep the faith inside them, when they feel on liking something which is temporary, on the moon, and what they learned to have moon. So if they say something, is it true? And if they change their mind, if they have a different moon of happiness, what they will say on the same thing which they see? So do you believe in that human or life to be true, whose thought and thinking is lie only? You come in reality and prove that human or life is true. They believe in you and they are true. You force human or life to believe in you only by forcing them to thought which is imagine and think, which is planning to say God is true. So you come in reality and prove that human or life believes in you, or you just say that our God is true, whether you believe in us or not. So how you become true from human or life? By forcing them to just thought which is imagine, or think which is planning or preparing themselves to do something. So on this truth, you don't even know that what human thought or think is just nonsense. Did you ever try to tell genies and gods human or life does not even know? what they thought or think is true for genies and all gods. And you continue to live on knowing thought and thinking of human or life. You prove that God is true. And you don't tell truth that you become true from knowing thought and thinking of human or life. Thought means imagine, which is fake. I create a story. Now what about thinking? Thinking means what? Thinking means preparing, planning. On planning, what exactly do you do? So did you understood something? Human or life never says God is true. In reality, they just like imagine, think, which is not real. Like imagine and prepare, plan, imagine and plan. And you believe those words of imagine and planning to be true and real. And you come in reality, you bring religious places. You prove by flying. You prove by flying you are true, your God is true. Who becomes true from human imagination and planning. So do you want to believe in these gods to be true? Of all religions? What I must do now on this? Shall I finish these religions and the gods? You exist, you continue to live on knowing human thought, which is imagine, or knowing human thinking, which is planning. Both is what? What is both? Imagination is what? Imagination is what? Imagination is fake. Planning is what? Fake. Means imagination means thought means imagination, which is fake. It is not true. And thinking means planning, preparing, which is not true. Then what do you do? When both are fake, like imagine and preparing, planning, imagine and preparing themselves to do something. They don't confirm. Confirm is the word from which I won from universe. Munshi, I won from universe again, Munshi. To prove that I am true, I will be levitating in front of you. You will see that I levitate in a different way, and confirm is the word from which I never lost. So confirm. You have all genies and all gods never confirm. So now you have to prove, your God has to prove, all gods have to prove, all genies have to prove whether human thought which is imagine, or whether human thing which is preparing or planning, do they really confirm or not that what they imagine or prepare is true or not, and what you believe in, that you come in reality or levitate and you continue to live, and you die from knowing just imagination and preparing to be true of human or life, like me. And you say, world is in danger. If he tells truth, we will die. And you say, tell us truth. We will give you money. We will give you anything. Why you have fear on knowing truth that all genies and all gods are alive in front of true love of Holy Book Torah and me?
I study your practice.
To prove that I am true, I just levitated. Again I levitated.
You cannot force anybody to believe you.
You
cannot force her.
To prove that I just levitated again, you can see here. So I will try to levitate in front of everyone, because I am unable to see The genies are not letting me see because they have not got food. And since kid, I'm not allowed to see genies or hear genies because they want to bring World War III to prove that they are true and I'm lying. Otherwise, they will die. All will die. They say that world will be finished. World will be finished in genies. All genies and all gods will be finished. They will come to know that all genies and all gods has become lie, and they will be caught. Just like I said, human or life thought is imaginary, and human or life thinking is preparing themselves to do something. So on this, without confirming from human or life, they become true and they continue to live and they bring things in reality. They make money. They try to control human or life, not knowing how human or life talk, and they change. They have a dog breathing. They change. If God has been caught as wrong or lie, what they will do? They will try to kill you, just like they tried to kill me, and they will blame me that by controlling me because I'm sensitive. They will say that they will kill themselves through their genies only. And they will say that he has killed us, and they will make my name popular in their religion by saying that I killed them. Other religions will be saying the same thing, that they played game, but I have to be finished, otherwise world will be finished. Because all genies and all gods are lie in front of him, and they don't want to accept truth that they played World War III game, and I tell the truth. And they cannot change themselves because they don't know how to change themselves, and they are dog breathing family. That means they don't know how to become stable. Because I am the first genie of universe. I am the first god of universe. I am the only one who can make them stable and natural. So they are not supposed to change or knowing thought which is imagine or thinking which is preparing on of human or life. Even if anyone says God is bad, some God is bad, their God is bad, their God is good, something we will. If human, just imagine, if human thought, which is imagine, or human think, which is preparing themselves to do something, and says, I will finish God, I am going and I will finish God, or I will just God finished, I really loved it, God is finished. If they just imagine like this for some time, by creating a story, or if they just think, I am going to kill God, no, I will be going, I am very angry, I will be going, and some genies will come immediately, they will start punishing me and they will force me to sin or do mistake. Of that God, is that God who forced someone to do sin or mistake? Do they know that human or life thought is imaginary? Imaginary means what? I will give you a word. Tell something on the name of God. Like if I go to take a job, if I go to get a job, what I will say? I will give interview. They will ask me, tell me something about life. In few words. I'm asking you the same question. Tell me something about the name of, tell me something about the word God in different sentence and meaning. Just try to create a story. Then you will understand what exactly imaginary means. And the genies who believe that every word of human or life from thought or thinking is true, by believing in thought and every thought and every thinking to be true, they continue to live in past or in the future time by saying wherever we are, in that time we are there only. It's same time. Since we are born, the time is same for us. They don't know the difference in thought which is imaginary and thinking which is preparing themselves to do something. Not do something, preparing for human to do something, human or life to do something. Now I'm not doing mistake. I'm talking in Kalgesi language. But the genies are unable to understand. The genies of God who are trying to control human or life in reality, they don't even understand. Can you believe can they control human or life? Because since kid they say the world is in danger. The world will be finished by this guy, Ahmed, who is Holy Book Torah also, and who is first God of universe. All loses from my belief. All loses from my belief. Because they know that they are lie and even they font. They say we don't eat food, we don't drink water. How if you become hungry? How you become hungry? From reality, if human or life thought or think something, do you become hungry if you become lie? So you are forced to change on knowing thought and thinking of human or life. I don't change. I don't live on thought or thinking of human or life. But you are forced to live on knowing thought and thinking of human or life. And that is why you tell to people, believe in us, we will forgive your sins. You open a religious place, you say, you try to control human or life. Then you take to the religious place and you say, we will forgive your sins which you have done by fooling. And if the human or life, like me, says you are bad, I don't like you, I don't want you in my life, you are lying, you immediately say, we will tell you what we are. We will tell you, you will do sins and cases, we will put you in trouble with other religion genies. So your life becomes bad, and when you do sins or cases, when you do sins or mistakes in reality, then we will know that as your thought and thinking. So whenever, because whatever human or life will do something in reality, it will be recorded as memory in human or life. They will thought and think, we did something. So automatically the genies and God's power will increase, and they will try to control me. They will say, you will not get food, you will not get water, you will not get money. We will control. And by believing in that word, you try to have faith which belongs to me. You are just what? Words. Word and air. And by knowing what? Thought or thinking, which is thought imaginary, and thinking which is preparing, you come in reality. You increase your power. You just increase your power because you don't eat food. You don't eat food, and that is why you don't know about human or life. You increase your power. Thought and thinking, thought imaginary and thinking preparing. You increase your power, and what exactly you do? You say he has sinned, he did mistake. We thought you force human or life to remember something, where he did sin, where he did something about sin. Yeah, it's sin, not sin. So what exactly happened about when the human or life thought which is imagined or thing which is preparing? Think that he sinned. You theft, your power increases. You theft faith, and you come in reality because you don't eat food. You come in reality in front of the humans or life. You open a big office. You give jobs now. You started giving jobs to people. You don't know how human talks or lives. Then what exactly you do? You prove God is that, God means that who does not eat food, does not need to drink water, does not eat food. He does not want, he does not have anything bad. And what exactly he do to win? Do you know or not? How he becomes rich, how he continues to live. If his truth becomes lie, he dies. Do you know that? So he thefts. Can you believe in that? He thefts by trying to prove something to others. He thefts truth of others. If anyone just thought or think, like if I thought, which is imagine, or if I think, which is preparing something to do about the genie of God, what exactly he will do? He will say, he took our name and we are true. So he theft. He tries to say, he took our name and he tries to theft, winning genie, clone or something from me. And prove that to his people and genies and his gods that he is true. And he will start punishing me by saying, I am genie, I don't leave any one of me. Because they have some dog breathing nature in themselves, in their head, from which they cannot control themselves. Now tell me, am I true or not? It's about truth. Now ask the same thing with those who have dog breathing. I am the only manufacturer of genies. If I am true, I win from you. I win from everyone. Did you ever love me truly or not? You are word, then air and truth. You don't die. You know that you become alive again. You must not become bad if you really love me. If you truly love me. And you believe in that God. I told you. You believe in that God who is lie. Then prove your God is true. Prove. I give you time. I give you time. Because you are giving me what? If everything what I say happens, I said, live exactly like me. I said genies and gods are words from mind of life. In time it is recorded. When I said something from mind, why it is not updated? I said many things from mind. I think and discuss. I discuss from thinking. Did you remember? I said remember also. But you said your God is not lying. You said your God is not lying. We will listen to our God only who is true and who wins. Can you just ask him from which truth he is continue living? Can you ask him who is the witness of your God? How he has been created? Just ask him. In whom you believe. Who is your true love? Who brought you? You change on thought which is imagine and thing which is preparing of human or life. You never came in front of me and asked me what is truth. If I try to ask, what you will say? You know that I am genie and Kharkul genies are doing what? I know who is trying to kill me and what they are trying to do. If whatever I say happens, then you know that what original genie means. You are alive since a long time. You can become original at any time. Don't you know that? And there are many original genies in reality. And one of your God says there is something different in originality and there is something different in I want to say that if the country belongs to me, which is in reality, if something happens to me, it happens in reality too. So how he is trying to fool you by saying nothing is happening in originality, reality. And what I am saying is that if something happens to original genies, will it come in originality to do? Originality? Can you please check? Can you please ask about originality? Please ask. And ask who is playing games since I am a kid from Kharkul. And what exactly some genie did to me. What I did from mind. And when I was in jail, what I proved to it. Because if she is lies, she will try to cheat. She will try to cheat, she will try to hide. Whatever I did to you, you know it. She will try to hide and cheat. If she did something wrong to me, she will cheat. So on light truth, the genie's power cannot be increased like this. So where is many genies of truth? Do you understand that? So world is like this, I'm trying to tell you. You have to keep proving truth so you continue to live and your power is increased. Just like people who are in reality needs money to earn, needs money to keep themselves healthy and have home and many things. So you need to keep proving truth and truth to continue to live and become true in genie's word. Memory words. Thought and thinking. Thought which is imaginary and thinking which is preparing words. You need to prove it. You need to keep proving to other genies who are birds, then air, and they continue to become true just from becoming true from thought and thinking of human or life. I'm sure that you understood. Let me just try to levitate and prove that I am true, and I really did not do sin at all. And to prove that I am true and my forever wives are true, I will just try to levitate in front of everyone. And I don't do a mistake at all, and I never did sin, and I never did mistake. And I want to say that I love you very, very truly, and I never did any sin or mistake. I'll try to levitate in front of here and prove that they're saying that I must not imagine or think. I'm not imagining. I'm a genie. Only original genie can go in front of the genies, because in the genies world, the genies cannot just try to go in imagination and prove something. I'm not at all fake, and I'm not wrong or lie. I prove that my wives are true forever, and I am never lie, and I am never wrong. I never do sin, and I never do mistake, and I never did anything wrong until now. And you need to understand that if someone is bad, their sins will not be put on me, because they are trying to put sins on me, because they try to prove that I am bad and lie and they are good. They say that everything what I say happens.